We are live with Wenger.
What's going on?
How's it going, Wenger? How you doing, man?
Hey, buddy.
Really excited to have you on, to talk to you, to be in your presence, especially someone who is so passionate about making comic books and who's always persecuted for his greatness. As a genius myself, I find it difficult to communicate with others on Twitter. But as a equal talented individual, I've seen you just get persecuted just for being great.
It's hard. Like, all I do is I go and tell people about how I'm awesome, and they don't like that. They get really annoyed.
I mean, you dumb it down so that Preston Poulter can understand it as much as possible. But you just have the gift, so it's not so much like you can make it work, but you do the best you can. So let's say hi to Pale Rider. Pale Rider was the first in the group, even a little bit early. Great to see you, Pale Rider. Hail Adam Post. Hail Adam Post. Pale Rider says, might be time to make a drink. And as you know, I instructed you to immediately make drinks. I'll be there to pick up mine.
That we should start over.
We did start over. This is us. This is what we say. We're kind of going in a loop. If you know anything about me, or anything about me, you know that I repeat myself. Said it before, I'll say it again. Right, Wenger?
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, RGE's in the chat. What's up,
We love RGE.
Yeah.
Where's the red solo cup? RGE.
It's red solo cup.
RGE wants his red.
I'll fill you up. Let's have a party.
Let's
have a party.
Wenger could be singing a lot more, and I think we're going to institute a mandatory Wenger singing party. Shinto Ketchup, is great to see you. Next time, don't be late, or else. You know what that means. Macht show. That sounds German. Don't know what that means. Oh, make show. Right, like the Beatles. We're going to have a really entertaining show because you're here with me and my other brainiac buddy, the great Matt Wenger, a.k.a. Wenger in all caps. I like to call Wenger in all caps because he's a big personality.
You do have to spell it like that or it's wrong.
All caps or else. Jim Shooter used to say that about Valiant Comics. Valiant spelled with all caps, always all caps. And they used to spell it that way until he left the company and then everything fell apart. Red Solo Cup, I think we covered that. You've got to bring your own. It's BYOC, RGE.
A guy was saying maybe we shouldn't make fun of Donnie Cates for stuttering because that might just be the way he talks.
I think that's how he talks when he's drunk and he's trying to figure out how do I get control of this situation.
Well, I told him, I was like, well, everybody makes fun of me for talking funny, so I think I can make fun of Donnie Cates.
You don't talk
funny. It's like a midget telling somebody they're short, you know?
Yeah, so you're kind of on the same plane. And away we go from John F76. Lots of love from the not Joe Frago. I think that might actually be Joe Frago, but I don't want to spread rumors. Doc Hogg does a book called Tilt. We have to get him on, Wangeroni. Do we have time?
I've got him scheduled. He's coming on very soon.
Awesome. Another winner. Let's go.
Where's he telling people that I'm bald?
He's not. That's ridiculous.
Dude, quit.
That's ridiculous. Chris Sawyer. I don't know what that means, but it sounds fantastic. Berserker says, beers. Burrs is eating fried chicken as we speak. How can I tell? He's always eating fried chicken. Wenger, where's your cowboy hat? Now everyone's going to know you're bald. Wenger, where's your cowboy hat? You got to hear Bears.
It just doesn't really fit over my headset here. I don't have to wear a headset on my show.
Rotan Glory, he's good people. He's got a YouTube channel as well. He's growing it up. He's making it happen. Rotan, let's do I'll work with you tomorrow. I'll message you in the morning or something. We'll get a show going. So you've been asking, we got to get connected. Raging Golden Eagle, you might want to follow his channel and back Blade Devil, one of the biggest campaigns, the most exciting campaigns in Comicsgate right now. Oh, Carl LaRoe is going to yell at us. Oh. Incredible. Talented.
The Carl show.
I heard Deadwood Dale say the funniest thing about that. He said, Doug's so smart he figured out that O rhymed with show.
Oh. Deadwood Dale's great. He's got a YouTube channel you want to follow. Very cool, very funny. And Ethan is constantly pushing out Deadwood Dale stuff now, which is great. Okay, Chris. Okay, this Chris Sawyer's got Crown Royal. Everybody's getting absolutely effing loaded, which is great. Let's enjoy our lives. While the world falls apart, let's drink. Let's have fun. Let's back Super Harem. Let's back Death Sworn. Let's back College of the Dead. We're going to spend a lot of time though talking about the cover that KARL did. This exclusive new cover for Super Harem, which looks amazing. I like the girl's boobies in the green outfit. What's the name of that character?
That Ashley, is Ashley. Right? Yeah, that's Ashley.
Even I'm
that is Miss Right. That is Miss Right. Any girl looks like that.
Ashley has her own demon powers and don't need no man.
She seems like a. I don't know if she wasn't in a lot of the stuff that I read, but she seems like a right prick.
All right, this
always
is the time on
her like a prick.
Yeah.
This is the time on the show where we start ignoring bears. So maybe 1 out of every 5 comments we'll look at what he says.
You always have to do that when you're on a stream with him as well.
Hot Fliss. I ignore everything. I just take breaks. I come back singing in the middle of a bit. That's
Hero Shack was preaching at me just now. I guess I'm going to hell for making this comment.
You had so much action going on Twitter. There's so much excitement about the Super Harem exclusive cover right now. It kind of reminds me when you launched Super Harem last time. There was a lot of people talking about Super Harem right away.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to be. We went very tasteful this time, Wenger. Like we went the most tasteful thing. I did a legit movie poster for this fucking thing, and they're still telling Edwin that not Edwin. They're still telling Wenger that he might not get into heaven. Like that's as serious it has gotten.
Are they seriously telling him he's not going to get? How would they know if?
Yeah, well, that's why I just put out. I literally just put out a tweet about this, and I said.
It's that serious, Adam. I am going to hell for making this comic. When I stand before God at the pearly gates in the end days, he's going to say, "Be gone from me, you worker of iniquity."
I think you could probably get a pass from Ethan. I think he's got a couple extra passes. Let's give it to you. You get straight into heaven.
Well, you know what? Somebody made a really good point about this. Is that if you write a story where the character's sin and that's a sin, then pretty much any fiction is a sin because you have to write villains and everything.
You know what's a sin is that whatever that character's name is, I forgot already because who cares? The girl in the green outfit. The sin is that she's wearing a top at all. KARL, how much to make a nude version of this cover? Another $50, $100?
Not a lot at all. It'd be easier to make a nude version of the older one.
Yeah, well, look.
I mean, I'd have to draw like nude old men and stuff in this one. You don't want to see that.
Well, you let them have their clothes.
Yeah,
no, everybody has to be naked, dude.
No,
well, Byron isn't in a position where you would see his junk. You would just see like liver spotted up man titties.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be selective when you do nude covers. You could pick which characters you want to be nude. Just like right now, if Wenger wanted to get nude, it didn't mean we'd all have to get nude. I mean, for example, if this campaign made it up to $1,500, I think that Wenger would at least take his shirt off.
Well, look, I'm already going to hell, so I mean, I think that anything's on the table at this point. Like in for a penny, in for a pound.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
If I'm going to burn for all eternity, like what do I mean? Why should I care what I do?
This is the great thing about Comicsgate, man, and it's kind of relevant because when we're talking about this kind of weird mentality and censorship and stuff, it's been happening in Marvel like real recently with censoring old artwork, and not even that much old artwork, but it's fucking Tipper Gore and the PMRC. They're the people, and it's like whether
at least, but Tipper Gore wasn't going backwards.
No,
right?
But it's the same fucking bullshit. It's political zealots on every side. You have the fucking whacked out SJWs, and then you have whacked out fucking religious zealots who don't even know anything about this story. And there was remember that guy.
I like those religious zealots because like they make the argument, but pretty much nobody fucking listens to them. When they were like, "Oh, He-Man is gonna have witches in it" and stuff, like in the 80s, they were like talking about like, well, you don't want to have comic books and TV shows and cartoons with magic in it because it's evil. And you know, they're right. Like they're, you know, it's, you don't want to open, like, be playing with fucking Ouija boards and stuff like that. But basically, a lot of society would be like, yeah, whatever. But these SJWs, they go right in and they start taking over industries.
Yeah, that's what's so weird about it. Like, I don't know why, like you're saying, there's prudes on each side that say all this weird stuff, but nobody takes the ones on the right seriously, but they listen to the ones on the left.
Yeah, but the ones on the right are almost fucking more annoying because they're the ones that are supposed to stand up for freedom of expression and, like, you know, what they would consider conservative fucking beliefs that should be given to everybody equally. God-given rights that are bestowed upon every individual by fucking birth, freedom of expression, tons of shit like that, and it's not even there. And what's more annoying is the complete fucking disregard for the actual fucking work, you know. I get you. You know, it's like they were going after Motley Crue in the 80s for Shout at the Devil, and Motley Crue are like, it's anti-Satan. It's called Shout at the Devil. What's shout? It's like, can you fuckers read?
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind people have different ideas about, like the Amish have their deal here. I don't think they're all over the world. I guess are they pretty much just the United States, right?
I don't know of any Amish anywhere else.
How did we do that? What an accomplishment!
Well, it's not something that you can proselytize. You know, they're not going door to door and being like, "Hey, you want to live in a barn?"
I mean, KARL could sell that. He's a great salesman.
Well, half the time, fucking Amish are jokes at themselves anyway, aren't they? Fucking half the time, they're like fucking all their neighbors. They have weird kids with everybody. Like, they're
half the time. I mean, maybe, but they don't. They stay out of trouble because they limit their technology. Technology is great. It's a great tool, but it could also be dangerous.
Oh, thanks, Terminator. Thanks, fucking. You're a regular John Connor over there. Thanks very much for that.
Do you have to take that into context? And I am from the future, and I've come back to stop Wenger from doing this cover. I'm supposed to ruin this whole thing, but I can't because the cover's too good. Yeah, I've come back from the future to save your soul. Where's Commander Torre? He's supposed to be on Twitter. He's always out here, and he's making comments and saying things. I hope you see him later. He might actually be living his life.
Saying that going door-to-door thing is a personal attack.
Door to door?
Yeah, he used to be a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, really?
No, but can you imagine them like pulling up in their little mule cart?
Yes.
Knocking on the door and being like, "Oh, hey, English, I want to talk to you there, brother."
And they have to knock on a door, right? They can't even ring the doorbell because that's like ancient. That's like new age technology.
Yeah,
it's like wait, Adam, you're Jewish.
Very super Jewish. I'm being Jewish.
I know. When you did that Schwarzenegger impression, I was like, you're the only Jew who ever impersonated an Austrian. But
maybe you got to sneak out somehow.
Yeah, that really bad guy was from Austria, but.
Yep.
What was I saying? Yeah, did you know those guys, the Hasidics, that like call people over on Saturdays to turn on their TV and stuff?
Yes, I know all of them.
Every single one.
Is that like, because I don't know, there's not a lot of Jews over here, but I heard that that's like big.
The way they do it is like on the day of rest, on like let's Saturday. So Sunday is like the Christian day of rest. The Saturday is the end, the seventh day God rested. So what they'll do is they will be like, all right, don't use technology, don't just basically chill out, don't travel around a lot, chill out. Not a lot of people do that, but there are people, like some large number of people that actually do it. That's like Orthodox, very religious, and also even practicing conservative. Because there's like 3 levels of Jewish black belt ninja stuff. It's Orthodox, which is like super ninja Jewish, and then there's like medium Jewish, like conservative, and then there's like Reformed Jewish, which is basically like fake Jewish. It's like they don't even do normal Jewish stuff. They're just like, yeah, we're Jewish and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the Saturday. That's the day of resting. It's
I watched that. Remember that Bill Maher documentary that used to be on Netflix? Yeah. And he was talking to some Jews that were like, yeah, we like they'll phone up like their TV service provider on a Saturday, and they'll be like, "We can't turn on our TV. Our TV's not working." And then the guy will come over and he'll turn on their TV, and it'll be working fine, and they'll be like, "Thank you."
Well, how can they call on a phone though? They're not supposed to do anything.
Basically, it's just like you chill out for like 8 hours or so, and basically like pretend that your power went out, sort of
it's
thing.
sundown, the sundown, the sunrise, I think, or something.
Sort of. But what we'll do is we'll do a whole show based on that, and we'll for this one we'll just try to stick with the girls and the super harem and all that. We'll get on that ASAP.
I dragged it a different direction.
No, save it for Ethan's show. No, we'll do it on Ethan's show. Carl and I were having a really interesting conversation about Jewish stuff that Adam doesn't actually really know about.
Well, are you saying you're not a real Jew? You're saying that you're a Shabbos goy?
Oh no, I'm not down with the goy. It's all yid from here to there, and everywhere. I keep it kosher, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't even know if that's like that could be like super offensive, and I don't even.
No, it's not. Goy is like expression for goyim,
Shabbos,
like you guys who are not
Shabbos,
Jewish.
Shabbos goy is like a fake Jew, right?
Shabbos, well, I don't know. We will research it. If anybody in the chat knows, feel free to let us know. Raging Golden Eagle's like that's it. You're never going to see me again. He's like not Jewish enough. Exactly.
Why are we talking about Judaism? Why are we talking about titties?
Super harem. Why does this cover exist? So this is a special edition. This is going to ship at the same time as the other super harem book. What's the plan, Wenger man?
Well, I'll probably ship the original cover first, and then we're going to get them out about the same time. But it's almost finished, the book, and we'll be going to print. So Joe's like finishing up the last 5 pages right now. And we just thought this would be a fun way to celebrate, is to just do a little short campaign and do a super exclusive cover. And this is a very special Comicsgate collectible item. It's only available through this campaign for 2 weeks. And then that's it. It's going to be gone. And
it's really exclusive.
Very, very exclusive. And this is why it's so special. You guys see the great work KARL does. You see the great work Joe does. Super Harem is the project that put us all on the map. So this is a very special cover that celebrates that all of our success. It started with this book. And we're very happy to be bringing this cover that celebrates the fact that Super Harem, it's got a funny, silly concept, but it's also a really good superhero story, and that's what CG likes. It's like a classic superhero story. So this is where really putting that front and center on this. You can see Journey's up here. She's powered up. She's ready to fight. She's a real superhero, and you're going to love this character. And yes, Red Bull does give her wings.
Yeah, so I found it, like, when I read it, it's, you know, it's big deal shit. It's about like lost love, you know, people that kind of fallen out of love or have separated. It's about power fantasy. It has deep mysteries in it, like really deep sort of underworld mysteries, and then it's all set in like a beautiful seafront city with giant monsters attacking each other. It's great.
Yeah, the mystery I think people are really going to like. If you see that weird looking bald fellow there, that's Baron. He's the villain, and he's a very, very interesting villain. And he's always just like popping up at weird times and kind of hinting at what's really going on, but you never really get any idea of what is really happening to these characters. But it's something very strange is happening to all of these characters.
Interesting. So this is 48 pages, right? Full color.
48 pages, full color, great art. And for this campaign, because I think a lot of people are already pretty familiar with this.
Sure.
We've just got the special cover for $25, $10 shipping US, $20 international. You can get both covers, which some people were a little confused. This is the cover that Joe drew, And so this part right here with Journey, that'll be on the front. So this is the cover. It's a virgin cover. And we'll just have Journey standing here in front of this monster. So that's the original cover. But if you want both of them, you can get that for $50 right here. We've got 3 claimed. That's cool.
So both is the original cover that was offered in the original campaign plus this exclusive cover.
Yeah.
Cool.
So again, this is very, very exclusive. It's only while this campaign's going on. But I put the finished pages up, and I'm just letting it speak for itself. Like, you can go there and read a lot of it so you can see what you think. There's some cool action. And you can see that Joe's art and Farah's colors really go well together.
Yeah, for sure. This really came out great. I'm really glad you made your stretch goal so that you could make the whole thing in color like this. It's very cool.
Yeah. And also, we're going to be giving out posters with this. So you're going to get a poster of this and the original, like, sexy poster that KARL made in the beginning.
The hell poster to go to hell for.
Yeah, the reason that we're going to burn forever.
Can you open that up, the other poster?
You want me to grab it?
Oh, yeah. Do you have it handy, KARL?
We can just go to the other campaign.
All right. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, it's very cool art. I remember seeing that around before I knew KARL and thinking, like, hey, that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I had him to make that specifically to just troll SJWs with, and that was like our marketing plan at first.
Yeah, the trigger. He said, I think that the only direction I got was make it as triggering like as possible.
You picked the right guy.
Yeah, this is the poster. So you'll get a poster of the new cover and this. And I've got these posters made. If you'll wait just a second, I'll show you what it actually looks like in there.
Cool. KARL, that's all digital like usual, right? Everything is digital with you pretty much, right?
Yeah, unless it's like a sketch card or something. But yeah, this is the poster. Can you believe it? And everything I put in this, let's go through the list. We have like pokey nipples. We have sweaty boobs covered with unknown liquids. Feet, lens flares on toes. We have camel toe. The one thing people picked me apart for was the solo cup, the red solo cup, the perspective on the red solo cup.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
See that? It's 9 by 12. It's a nice little poster.
Cool. Now that's going to ship along with the book, right?
Yeah, you with any Super Harem that you back, you'll get this.
Are you going to fold that when you send it?
No, I'm going to ship. I'm going to put it in like a plastic bag and put a board behind it. So the shipping will be about this size.
Nice. Really nice.
Or that's my plan. That might change. I might find a better way.
Sure.
That's my current plan.
Very nice. You could frame it.
You could find someone that could do bigger posters that fold, but when they fold, they'd be the smaller dimension than the actual.
Like 11/17 and fold.
And then you just insert it into the comic or insert it in between the comic and the back and board or whatever.
Well, the chat's saying they hate folded posters, so you're not getting that from Super Harem.
Well, don't send a poster to Rot 10 Glory. That'll teach him. No poster for you.
You're getting. Any Super Harem that you back gets this.
But if you back my cover, you get the poster with that cover, right? You get the 2.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. So you had this.
You get you can get the sexy one you can hang up when you want to have sex time. And then you can hang up the other one.
Yeah.
The cool movie poster one.
Well, you can hang up the cool movie poster and you can keep this one under your pillow. So when you're lonely at night, Journey's there for you.
Yeah. You can put the movie poster one on your wall, and you can put the sexy one on your ceiling when you're lying back in bed.
You have unlimited options, but That's the important thing. You can do whatever the heck you want with it. Nobody can say anything about it.
Punish Berserker goes, I'm not gonna fold it because it always comes out crooked. He wouldn't fucking home fold it. It would be folded at the printer.
7 of 9 wants to know why Tim doesn't just use rubbers. Well,
loser.
the first
They don't feel
girl,
good. They don't feel good.
The first girl that's the Valkyrie, that's the superhero identity that they take on. You can see there's a statue there in the back behind her. That Sophie, it was the love of Tim's life. So you don't use condoms when you're in love. Like you don't care if she gets pregnant. Maybe you want her to get pregnant. But the thing with Journey is that she's just some crazy chick that he hooked up with because he was drunk. So he wasn't thinking clearly.
Plus, aren't rubbers, against that thing? If you wear rubbers, if you wear rubbers,
really,
you're double fucked.
Contraception is a sin.
Flux Core says, rubbers? What's wrong with you? Do you want to live forever?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're already going to hell.
Take some chances.
Why would we put rubbers on?
I don't know what this guy's talking about. I'll put one up on my wife's side of the dead. I think he means bed. I want her to always
talking about the posters
with comic women. Yeah, but it's a dead part. Don't kill anybody.
Yeah, that's a typo. I think
that's got to be a typo, but spelled pretty well for maybe. Yeah. All right. Now this book of yours is so hot. You've already gotten controversy over it today. There you are, just peacefully, just letting people know if you're interested. No requirement. You have an opportunity to back this super exclusive cover that's only around for 2 weeks. And then here you are just minding your own business. And all of a sudden people are making polls. They're coming after you. What is going on?
Well,
pray tell.
At Comic Jacks Comics on Twitter, that's Preston Poulter. He's like a comic book supervillain in real life. And he wants to destroy Comicsgate. He actually said that's his goal, is to destroy Comicsgate. So he's our real life supervillain. And he decided that apparently Tim Liam opened up a campaign against mine, and we're both trending right now. But he's a little bit ahead of me last I looked. But he said, who do you think's going to make more money? And he had a little poll here. And there's a lot of strange people that are replying to this.
Now, what is this campaign? I know what Super Harem is, and I know what the exclusive cover is. It certainly sounds better than anything else to me. But what is this Tim Lim project?
Well, Tim Lim originally funded this comic on Kickstarter. So he's double dipping. So this isn't really the same thing. Like, this is a full comic campaign. This is just for a alternate cover. So, I mean, you would expect this to make more money anyway. But this, it's titties versus titties. So who's got the biggest titties, basically. But I like it, the idea of this competition, because really Preston put me in a position where I can't lose. Because if Tim Liam wins, it's like, well, it wasn't a fair comparison anyway. But if I win, then I've totally decimated Tim Liam I've nuked him out of orbit.
Eric Hutfels, he's a great guy. That's a strange name. I'd never backed Tim again, but has a great looking trailer, so he likes Tim's ass. A bit too long though. All right. Well, maybe he can work on that for his next one. Yes, titties versus titties doesn't get any better than that.
That's
all right.
True, Doc Hog.
So he put together a poll. What did the poll say?
It says who's going to make the most money between Common America and Super Harem, and I'm winning that poll. But he's beating me for now. I was beating him all day until about 3. But look, he's got 1 sexy lady, and I have 3. So, I mean,
it's kind of a 3-on-1 type of deal.
Yeah.
Plus, you have KARL O'Rowe.
Yeah. Nobody else.
Woman.
You are sexy, though.
Yeah, to us, you're a sexy woman.
Yeah.
We don't care. It's just as good.
Yeah, it's
All right.
crazy. It's those types and a lot of them that sort of circle that the kind of weird, tasteless nothings. They're a funny breed, man. They're so fucked up. Like, why does this need to be started? This is only
It's a
more
good
fucking
question.
attention to pump shit forward.
Yeah, but the good thing is, like, Preston's using this to try to grow his own clout, but we can just turn around and use it ourselves.
Well, Wenger, he has a book on fucking hate that schizo prick. Fucking schizo-gammy-eyed fuck. Fucking 50-year-old. Somehow
he's gonna get the comic book hut after you if you're not careful.
So
yeah, but comic book hut is like the Daniel Bobo Curlin of Comicsgate.
What the hell is that? Is that some Irish comic?
Look up Opie and Anthony. Look up Daniel Bobo Curlin.
It's too obscure of a reference.
How
you
is
just say
that?
he's
Like
a
the
jerk?
biggest radio show in history. You should know it more than me. It was
Logical
over.
game. Preston Bolger could have spent his whole stimulus check his mom sent to Pete Wenger. That's true. He could spend $5,000 on Tim Lim's campaign just to keep it going. He's probably backing Tim Lim's campaign just to show you how amazing he is. So the voting said that you're going to win. Now, didn't you have some other comments about you not going to heaven over this comic, Wenger?
Yeah, I want to do some math real fast. I think that I might still be winning in the overall.
How so? Well, what does he got and what do you got?
Well, you can see whenever that Vossen Kossi did this 7 hours ago, he says, Tim had the project originally on Kickstarter. 1,023 backers pledged 20,045 to help bring this project.
He had 1,000 backers on Kickstarter.
Yeah, it's weird on Kickstarter. Like, you get more backers, but you get less money.
If you're stupid, I guess. So he's probably stupid.
That's just people spend more money on Indiegogo. I don't know why, but I mean, that's just
all right. I don't know.
Was he selling digital as well? I know that those guys also have weird stuff with international tiers as well. Like they don't do international or they unlock international only after a certain point.
International at all. Somebody said, I don't know if that's true, but somebody said that in the
because I've seen people in Canada be like, I can't even get it to Canada, and they're like, what? It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It would be good for us to look at whatever's working anywhere and try to understand if there's some kind of a pattern for, any of the Comicsgate stuff that we're publishing. But I never have time for that. But all right, 1,000 backers. I wouldn't want to have to process 1,000 orders.
Yeah, for less money. He says,
it's a lot of work.
Is for 20,000 plus 1616 is 21,661. So that was his total 7 hours ago from both campaigns. And my total 7 hours ago was 23,410. He says Tim is trying to get more audience on Indiegogo. Wenger has a hot new cover from KARL, The Fire Zone. So this is what I'm talking about. Is it really isn't even a fair comparison? But I'm starting to notice something.
What's that?
Oh man, he's at 4,996 now.
He's at 4,000.
Yeah. So
do you think that they would be better off only doing Indiegogo?
Well, I definitely think we are.
I think they would too, because I mean they're really. I mean, again, if we were talking about these sort of Puritans that don't follow their own beliefs, but these guys are super political and they do the Kickstarter shit, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know, but just 1,000 backers and $20,000 is almost like crazy to do like an average of $20.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would be worth it to even process that.
Oh, Eric Hutful says Kickstarter automatically has a donate $1 tier, makes it easy to inflate your backer numbers. Okay, so I guess there's people backing for $1. You could go research that and figure it out. But yeah, it's stunning to us. We're surprised because we're used to people like actually getting the book on Indiegogo and not just giving us a free dollar or whatever the heck is going on over there. Doesn't make. But I would say his judgment's a little suspect, Tim, because he was in with Ethan early with Comicsgate and got into a battle with Ethan for some stupid reason for a few months, and now he's gonna do this TNA book. And do 20,000 on it on Kickstarter, processing 1,000 freaking orders.
Well, all of these guys that fell out of grace or whatever, like their problem is pride. Like people are telling them like constructive criticism, and they get mad and just leave. So when it comes down to it, like when somebody's giving you criticism, you don't have to agree. But take it like an adult, and you can think about it and say maybe they're right, or you can say, well, I like the way I'm doing things.
Sure.
There's no reason to fight over it.
Yeah, but Ethan said one thing in passing, I think, and Tim Lim freaked out, which is he didn't think that Comicsgate should focus on political biography comics because the opportunity is for us to create our own characters,
well, not just that's where it started. But when Tim really left, he was mad because the Nurkish had this Discord server where that people were being super edgy on it. And Ethan said he didn't agree with that, and they got mad, and they were like, "My free speech, absolutism." And it's like, dude, like, why can't you just be like, sorry, I disagree, and then don't talk about it again?
Yeah, leave it alone.
But they got really butthurt, and they ended up breaking their deal with Cecil in public without talking to him. They're like, yeah, we're canceling Cash Grab. And Cecil didn't even know until he read it on Twitter. And that's super, super shitty, dude.
That's really disrespectful. Vile Ned, major supporter, Comicsgate. Great to see you. Hey, Vile Ned.
Yeah, look, here's the guy that was like telling me I'm going to hell. Says it's written by a self-professed war campaign Comicsgate Christian.
Oh, Hero Sack? That 50-year-old nothing? That mentally ill 50-year-old nothing? Okay. That crazy old man nothing?
Carl used to say 49-year-old until I turned 50 in March. And he's like, that's 50-year-old nothing. Now it's always 50-year-olds he hates.
Yeah, but he was like,
I'm just annoyed by like it's always old, tasteless weirdos. Like just old, like you look like a fucking raccoon because all you eat is garbage. Weirdos. I can't stand them. Like I just can't. If you have no taste or aesthetic or way to fucking, you're just like a sad sack, literally a hero sack. Please get it off me. What are you doing? I haven't shaved. I'm growing my depression quarantine beard. Take this off me, dude.
Did we lose the? All right, yeah, we had another image. All right, it's just the three of us. Time to focus on Adam Post. Have you?
You kind of look like Bill Maher. If you grew your hair out and slicked the back, you'd look like Bill Maher.
I am growing my hair out. It's getting longer and fluffier.
You should slick it back.
But this is the question.
Spot on like Bill Maher.
Silence. This is the question you need to ask yourself. And a lot of people who've known me for years ask themselves this question. Are you making the most of your Adam Post? Back College of the Dead. Back the new Super Harem exclusive cover. But first, back Death Sworn.
JH says Cecil is in the Super Harem bar scene panel. Yeah, I actually had Joey redraw that. Because I told him, I was like, Cecil isn't in this comic anywhere. And I feel like that's like a Comicsgate thing, is to just put Cecil in the background somewhere, like a tradition. And I said, can you redraw this panel? And he put Cecil in there for me.
Oh, yeah, John backs everybody. John's good people.
So he redid that completely.
Pale Rider says, I thought Anna had a plan for you to fix up your background, Adam. Yeah, Anna gave me some really good advice. And she's like such a serious businesswoman, Anna. She's like, she doesn't seem like serious like that. But she's like, look, here's what I think you should do. It's just like very cool about it. She gave me some really great advice, and I took a fraction of it because I've just been a little bit busy. But yeah, very good advice.
No, what you did was you took away the joke. You thought you had fucking weird red curtains.
No,
You
I
took
still
away
use
a joke that
sometimes.
could add to everything, and then you just
No.
changed it to like a depressed
cur-
terrorist cell with one poster. It's
Well,
like look at the difference between your background and Wenger's background.
Yeah,
What
my
does that
wife always has these cute decorations.
Yeah,
up.
she's great with that. See, the man makes the house, the woman makes the home.
Yeah, it's
There you
true.
go. Very true. The real woman does anyway. Wouldn't be compared to Bill Maher an insult. No, that's all right. He's got gray hair. It's fine. Makes a lot
Well,
of
you
money.
know,
Holy shit,
I mean,
Berserker is saying all kinds of shit again. Let's just pick one thing at random. If you looked like a greased weasel, you'd look like Bill Maher. Karl Oro, 2020. All right.
Bill Maher was all right before he got TDS.
The curtains
And
are
that's
coming back.
what
Don't you worry.
he's talking about. He was talking about religionists, like that's something that he did way before Trump was president.
Mm. Bill Maher is another character.
Plus,
All right.
I was into Bill Maher when I was like 14. I've kind of changed my opinion.
What was it, like 2 years ago?
The thing is, though, is like he'll bring on people like Steve Bannon, Milo Yiannopoulos.
Yeah, that was
Bill
interesting.
Maher. Bill Maher will actually talk to the other side.
God,
And
remember
that's
when
something-
fucking people like Steve Bannon and Milo Yiannopoulos were relevant in fucking culture? Remember that?
Well,
That's how stressful this whole time has been. That feels like it was fucking 10 years ago. It was like 2, and all those fucking figureheads have just gone.
You get a different point of view. Like,
Disappeared.
you are younger, and as Wenger has even noticed, because Wenger, you're 30 now at least, right? You're
I'm
about 25.
38.
So as you get older, time goes faster. It's kind of crazy. All right, we have to look at.
Preston has a new thing he's tweeting at me. Don't look now, but Common America is selling better than Super Harem. I know we don't have an ocean of loyal pay pigs who attack anyone who suggests that they are wasting their money on Rivet Coins, but sales seem to be in our dollar.
Throw those Rivet Coins in there. The Rivet Coins are real. They're real, damn it. Should we try to get Preston in here? Send him a link.
If you want to.
All right.
Man, I don't know why they are so mad about Rivet Coins. Like, it's an optional thing. Nobody's forced to buy a coin with a frog on it.
Well, actually, I was instructed that I had better be buying some of those Rivet Coins. So half of the sales on Rivet Coin is me. Because that's how we, keep
I
it
was
all
told
percolating
I was
through
given a letter. I was given a letter with a black hand on it, and I was told, if you do not buy Rivet Coins, you will not get access to my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
By a mysterious someone. He signed with a black hand, and that's all I knew. Oh no, wait, black hand guy.
How much Rivet Coins did you buy?
I bought them all.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
I
smelted them all down. I smelted them all down, and there was only 0.1% silver. So it was a lie all along.
You know what sucks about Rivet Coins is that if you soak them in mayonnaise for 2 days, the art just comes right off.
Yeah.
Optimus, I did send you the link that you thereby requested. We'll see what happens with Optimus.
You know what else happens if you sit around soaking stuff in fucking mayo all day?
Wait, in mayo? In mayonnaise?
All forms of pussy just leaves your life. Like, just goes away. It just never comes back.
When did you soak stuff in mayonnaise?
I would never soak.
Or is this an Irish legend of sorts?
Didn't you see that, Adam? I think it was Comic Book Hut, wasn't it, Carl? He soaked Rivet Coins.
No. I think it was the Incest Bros.
Okay.
They bought Rivet Coins. Hey, Optimus.
Yeah, they bought Rivet Coins so they could destroy them, and then they were acting like it was their own that they destroyed them on purpose.
That's like the guy that shot Cyberfrog Comics with a gun.
Yeah, well, they said it was a sticker, but it's like, I mean, if you know anything about printing, like if you even have sense, that, inks are fucking transparent. And so when you fucking put inks down, because inks aren't one color, inks are made up of multiple transparent colors. So when you fucking put inks down, you put them on a base of white. That's why when you fucking buy paper to print on, it's usually white fucking paper.
Well, some stuff is printed on white, but not everything's printed on white.
No, if it's fucking transparent.
Yeah,
but
you always got to print white.
You do
Children,
silk screen, you
remember
do
when-
silk screen prints, and you do it on yellow paper. It will look different than if you do it on white paper.
That
because
is,
they're different colors mixing.
Yep.
So you put down a layer of white, and then you put all the fucking colors on top of that white.
And then you put on a bunch of gay purple, and you got Death Sworn.
Anyway, what's up, Optimus?
Preston spiking the numbers.
Oh, that's right. You were looking at the numbers. What's going on with the numbers, Optimus? Because you kept messaging like that you found discrepancy.
I have added it all up, added up all the tiers, added up everything that's been sold, and it comes to about 2,500. So,
well, is that completely true? Because I don't know if this is on Kickstarter. Are we talking about Kickstarter or Indiegogo?
This is Indiegogo.
Okay. Well, there could be secret tiers. There could be
there is not enough fucking secret tiers of 100.
Well, there could be secret tiers, and there could be. Wait, how much is missing?
No, it's 125 backers. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, but if there's a mailing list tier, if they had a mailing list up and they kept it for a while, and they had like,
Carl,
hey, you buy all this mailing list.
Quit giving him the benefit of the doubt. These are cheating.
I'm not
assholes.
giving the benefit of the doubt. It's just I don't see the benefit of even going in on this stuff. I don't want to count no one fairly. I don't want to count some fucking retard's money. That's not my business. I don't fucking do that shit.
Well, it's such I do because it's fucking bullshit. They're not selling product. They're fucking spiking each other's fucking numbers. That's a bunch of bullshit. It's just passing it fucking around.
Well, how would they? That's the argument they make about us. So, but how would they spike the numbers? They would take because
they could just do a donation. Just do a donation for $1,000.
Yeah, if you're not in demand, you can just donate money.
Yeah.
All right, but then if you donate money, they still have to pay the processing fee, don't they?
No, it's a donation. It's different from a transaction. Because I didn't. We had a donation the other day. It got refunded because I think the person made a mistake, but it was no transaction fee on it. So.
Apparently, I made a Dark Brotherhood reference, and I don't even know what that is. What did I reference?
They said you were talking about Skyrim.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is, bro.
What's
the Dark Brotherhood?
They don't have video games in Ireland, guys.
No, I know what Skyrim is. It's just I don't know what I said that if you soak shit in mayonnaise, you never get pussy. I don't know if that was a Skyrim reference.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful. Don't do that.
Well, that is the reason that I wouldn't buy Rivet Coins, because if I mean, come on, you should be able to soak it in mayonnaise.
They don't charge you. This is good. They don't charge you for all the transaction fees until they do the payout.
They said the Black Hand thing. The Black Hand thing is a reference to the fucking Slavic nationalist group and the old fucking Italian mobster use. Not fucking Skyrim, guys. Read a fucking history book. Get out of your fucking Skyrim history, please.
Dude,
it was a nationalist Slavic fucking group.
I don't know
that
if you
assassinated
know
Franz Ferdinand.
Skyrim is based on actual history. Don't you know that?
That's fucking dragons. I don't go near shit with dragons, bro.
I have no idea.
Dragons are real.
Dragons are totally real. Yeah. What's up, man?
Dinosaurs. I believe dragons over dinosaurs.
Didn't you see? Did you see dinosaurs are now roaming the streets of New York because everybody's staying inside now?
Yeah, I saw that. Fucking,
it does say there's dragons and unicorns in the Bible, so I mean, maybe they died in the flood. I don't know.
The Loch Ness returned to Venice, where it originally fucking came from.
You think they were sinners? You think
they probably read Super Harem. They read Super Harem, and then they didn't get on the boat. So it's just too bad.
Are you, Wenger? Are you releasing the forbidden text? Is that what's happening? You've accidentally brought back the extinction.
Yeah, apparently.
Are we talking about video games? Like I don't even know what the hell.
No, there's memes going. Oh, it actually started because there was people have started because of people staying inside because of the beer bug that. The air is getting cleaner because people aren't driving cars as much, yada yada yada, and that whole thing with like, oh, look at Venice, you can see the bottom of the canals now, and the fish are going in, and dolphins.
So they said dolphins, yeah. Like dolphins. Venice is a fucking sewer, bro.
Yeah,
That's why they have fucking water there.
Wait, Venice is a sewer?
pretty
Dude,
much. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know there's like rats are like just a regular thing people deal with? It's fucking a city built on water. Like what the fuck do you expect?
This dude makes the lamest memes.
What now? This is like an anti-EVS meme?
Oh, that's that
Yeah,
that guy. Yeah, he kind of he lit it. I'm gonna say it, Wenger. He owned you, bro. I saw that earlier. He just totally destroyed you. I think you should just refund everybody's money. And
Is he the one that said you're not going to heaven?
Yeah.
No, that it was Hero Sack is the one that said that. This is Milter P.
Yeah.
He's the guy that makes like autistic videos dressed up like a Ninja Turtle.
Oh, that sounds damn good.
Like
Yeah.
I said, Wenger was so owned by his statement
Sounds
that
like a gimmick.
honestly,
Fucking
I don't know
Adam
why.
can use.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know why Wenger hasn't killed himself yet from that own. I mean, it's just way
Well,
too.
give him some time.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
took a handful of pills.
Oh, okay.
I'm just waiting for.
Yeah.
Carl, did you get paid first?
Yeah, make sure you get paid before
Yeah,
you...
but now I'm not gonna get my bonus, bro.
No.
So the whole city of Venice is a sewer. Who designed that? What was that whole plan?
Well, that's where the fuck where do you expect the shit to go?
Yeah, it was kind of their idea to that was their the first attempt at running water, quote unquote, and just kind of get. It was basically like an automatic way to get shit out of the city.
I mean, lots of shit was like, I think London was basically like that, and they built an entire city on top of what was originally the city. So you can go, the underground of London is like the old city, which was literally the sewer pipes that people used to just walk in openly, and then they built on top of that.
If you back Wenger's book now, it's probably going up in value because I think he might be dead.
Oh, he's back. Shit.
He's back.
Did you pray to Jesus and come back, Wenger?
He was resurrected. It was 3 minutes.
Where did you go? What, hell or
It took Christ 3 days. It took Wenger 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, that was a long time ago. We've come
It's almost
a long
Easter
way
too.
since then.
It's almost fucking Easter.
We witnessed a miracle.
It's
I'm so
fantastic.
happy, and so is Carl. He gets his bonus.
Well, the bonus is everybody else. Do you ever go back to Buck and give Carl a bonus if you like me?
If it's as long as it's open next week, I'll back the bonus. I'm going back to work next week. I'm tired of sitting home.
Well, we're going to be up for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I can do one of my delivery jobs and become essential personnel. So
Yeah, Berserker wants to know what tree minutes are in human minutes.
Sorry, 3.
Human
minutes. 3 minutes, not 3 minutes.
Ah, really nice, really nice. So you're working on
the Queen's English.
Optimus. Deadpool is working on. How do I pronounce it? Because I can't pronounce it properly.
Peregrine, isn't it?
Peregrine, like the falcon.
Peregrine.
Yes.
Kind of bird. It's a kind of bird, but it's also a superheroine.
Yes.
Do you want to share us a link to the campaign? We'll look at it real quick.
Yeah, sure. Let me. Well, I got one right here.
Peregrine. Now you're working on this with Door Kickers creator and publisher.
Scott McCullough from Door Kickers.
He is in quarantine. That's the word.
Mm-hmm. He was in, I believe he said, I'm not going to say the country. He was out of country. When he came back, it was automatic quarantine.
Oh, because he was outside the country.
Yeah. So he's in a 14 days. So that's why he's kind of hemmed up. So he's he says, I want to go on shows and promote, but I can't,
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, when he gets out, but for now, just because you're here with us, and people have been sharing this around, it's getting popular. It looks like it's a nice project, and he's
got
doing
more titties. We're doing titties all day.
We like boobs. We like boobs. We like the costume. So, what is the basic story on her? What's the pitch?
Essentially, it's we're taking back superheroes. We want good classic stories, but with new characters, because superheroes as they are today are just garbage. So that's what we call it, reconstructing the superhero. It's like we've spent 30 fucking years tearing them down, and how they're just real people. They're terrible people. They're just bad. Blah blah blah. We got to know if they eat at the cafe and drink Starbucks. And poop.
Yeah, what's so weird?
We know what kind of cake they eat while they're there.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever since Dark Knight, in the 1980s, which is ridiculous. It was so freaking long ago. Everything got so dark with superheroes, and then I don't know. There was that whole extra chapter that got opened, and yeah, you really don't get a lot of that positive, cool,
I hate
fun
people
stuff.
that fucking call Dark Knight. I don't know why people think Dark Knight is dark. It's fucking. It's so cartoonish. I love
Wait,
it for that.
dark?
It's so huge and cartoonish. It's unreal. It's retro futurism, cyberpunk meets Batman meets nuclear apocalypse meets nuclear winter, gods battling in the streets, entire armies of Batman. It's fucking cartoonish as hell. It's great. I love it.
Hey,
I
it's
mean, I
Micah.
love it. It's
Hey,
one of the
Micah.
best things ever. But it ain't fucking dark, bro.
Mm.
Maybe it was dark compared to whatever.
It
Well,
was.
look, before that, Batman was that silly shit in the.
No, was it before that? You had the 2000 AD dudes doing Batman, right? You had fucking Wagner and shit, and
people thought of Batman as like Adam West. So
Well,
you went from
least for the
that to
movie
Frank Miller.
I think, yeah. Well, what year was the Dark Knight Returns come out? 84, 85, 84.
Antonio's right. I gotta go. Curtains up pretty soon. I'm gonna do it soon. Gonna make that shit happen.
And then I don't know. I think more people had I think it's so close to fucking Burton's Batman. I think people think more about Burton's Batman and how much that changed what people fucking think of Batman than Frank Miller's Batman.
Well, when you think about Frank Miller's Batman, especially Batman, Dark Knight Returns is 86. Okay. But when you think about it, it was more of a, not a deconstruction. That was literally like, old man tired of the way world's going to go.
It was literally a reconstruction of the Batman character.
Yeah. It's like things have gone to shit. I'm gonna go fix things now.
Yeah.
So
I think that was the first old man Batman, right?
Yeah.
Because Batman otherwise is always like around whatever.
I think the real
45.
deconstruction was probably Watchmen. Honestly, that was the superheroes are jerks.
You want to see all the trash memes this guy's spamming right now?
Oh, dying to see trash memes. But all right, yeah, let's just at least do a quick overview on what we just started with Peregrine, and then we want to see trash memes. So this is going to be a return to greatness for superheroes, all brought to you by Comicsgate, and your channel, your YouTube channel, I hope is talking about this book constantly.
Oh, every night, yes.
That's great at 0.5. You guys were very cool with me. You have me on. You support a lot of Comicsgate creators. So everybody should definitely, subscribe to my channel, Adam Post Speaks, but also subscribe to your channel, Graded 0.5, and the Wengcast channel, and the secret KARL channel that nobody knows the name of.
Everybody knows my channel. I get subs every time I shout out my channel, but I never do anything on my channel.
What is your effing channel?
KARL Oro. It's just my name. If you can spell it.
KARL Oro. If you can spell
I'll do
it.
tomorrow. I'll do like a working stream tomorrow.
All right, he'll do a working stream tomorrow. He promises. But anyway, search his name. It's the Deathsworn guy.
Yeah, Gadolor says Batman is just a greedy Mega Man. Do you think that's true?
Interesting.
Mega Buster.
All right. Somebody, Rot10, you're awesome. Could you please just put this in the chat, the link to Peregrine, so people have a chance to find out a bit more about it, because we're not doing a great job talking about it. It looks like a beautiful book, though. It looks really interesting. And I remember Scott was telling me about this project like 6 months ago, and he wanted to do this next. And I'm really glad he connected with you guys and did it. I had an idea that was also a female superhero, not in the same realm of what you guys are doing, but boobs superhero, I guess, to that extent, similar. But the artist he picked, you guys picked, is great.
Yeah,
he's really good. But this is going to be full color because this is gray tone.
Yeah, this is going to be definitely in full color. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we added full color in the little description at the top.
Okay.
Well, soon as Farrah's done with everything else she's doing, because she's becoming very sought after lately.
She's very good at what she does.
Busy lady.
Busy lady. I don't know. Last I heard, Scott was going to get her to do a couple while she was finishing up Door Kickers. So,
she's still coloring Door Kickers.
That's what I've been told. I don't know if that's
okay. I'll ask her. She tells me all her secrets. No. All I'm sure she's going to do an amazing job on this. It looks like really great, solid, finished art.
I
and,
just
you guys are
realized
gonna love
that the three of us up here have used Farah for our colors.
it. Yeah, have to. Everybody uses Farrah for color for something.
The chat is shitting on Carl's YouTube channel, guys. Look at the art that he makes. He doesn't have time to make YouTube videos. We're lucky he can come on Wingcast.
Well, yeah, and it's also like, what do you want me to do? I'll do. What if I do like an hour?
Karl needs someone to complain about on a
Yeah,
channel.
is there anyone that Karl doesn't talk over? Jesus Christ, I'm having. Who did I talk over?
Exactly. Karl needs a little buddy to do so. So I'm going to try and do a morning show because otherwise Karl will have no one to yell at. And Karl and I have to fight a lot more because we only yell.
Karl could always do those like speed drawing things. Those are.
Yeah, he's going to do a drawing show tomorrow. So just hold your
I
breath.
was doing that. I have a bunch of that's one recorded, a bunch of colors recorded and shit. It's just kind of.
We're going to get Martina on and we're going to do a dance instruction with Karl.
Well, I do videos where I laugh at cringy stuff I found on Reddit. And then
that's a great idea.
I tried doing a video about actually drawing, and it got like 1/10 of the views. So
I want to do a video about the fucking new what's the kids of the Atom fucking Marvel shite. But it's been so long. That it's like, why would it matter to them now? I just was gonna do it, and I was just gonna do like what I usually do on Wencast, but have like facts to back it up.
Well, you know what's funny is when I first started, I was like, why do you want to, you know, I've got content I could do, but like this guy did a video about it, or this guy did a video about it, this guy did a video about it. And then I was like, I'll go on YouTube and I'll watch 10 videos in a row from different people about the same fucking thing. So it doesn't matter.
Because if people want to see what Wenger's take is on. No, I'm not even being facetious. It's like people are interested in you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Your Goop video is still my favorite.
I appreciate that. That was a good time.
When you start talking about the dude vaping on another dude's head, that was just still the best. That's like the best description I've ever heard of anything. It's just like you could have this dude vape on your head for like $1,000.
Karl, I think this is a suggestion from Shinto Ketchup, so you know it's valuable to go hunt for 4-leaf clovers.
Oh.
I don't know what that means, but I think it's related to your accent.
Honestly, I think you can find more 4-leaf clovers here.
Yeah, Shinto says he needs to...
Sorry, I talked over you. I'll be quiet. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I was just reading from the chat.
Oh, I learned my lesson. I'll shut up. I'm sorry.
Anyway, Peregrine looks awesome, or Peregrine, sorry, back it looks really cool.
Yeah, definitely back Peregrine.
Yeah.
Everyone is doing
What are her powers?
She's got super strength. She can fly. There's a little super secret power that we're not going to reveal yet. It won't be in this book, but it's something, we've talked a lot, in the book and stuff. We talk a lot about her father and where she got most of her powers, but she has a mother. Wink. So,
do you think she can beat up Journey?
She has a father and she has a mother.
Yeah.
No way.
What did she beat?
This is some
I was
new
looking. It was funny because
shit you came up with. Father and mother.
She got a father and Karl. I'm gonna shock you here. You ready for this one? She also
that's the best secret origin I've ever heard.
She also has grandparents.
No, well,
all right, but I
Mm-hmm.
want to know the answer to my question. So, Karl, will you please not talk over Optimus while he answers my question?
He did say please.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I was looking at some of the feats that Journey was doing and some of the preview art for the new cover campaign, and those are impressive. And honestly, they would be a pretty good match, I think. I don't know.
So maybe we can set that up in the future. Maybe that's a good fight that needs to happen.
Yeah. Little knockdown, drag out, and then realize, like, why are we fighting kind of thing.
Yeah.
Tear each other's clothes off a little bit,
And then Deathsworn gets them drunk and does stuff to them.
Well, that is a twist I didn't see coming.
Mm-hmm. Deathsworn will surprise all of them. I love it. All right, let's take a look now at Wenger's trash meme trash. Oh wow!
Whoa. See that he put Pepe over Cyberfrog's face.
Oh man, fucking brilliant! Fuck yes, yes. Oh my god, dude, brilliant! That's the best fucking thing I've ever seen in my whole fucking. Oh my god, look at this! This is amazing.
Can Ethan stop second X for 5 minutes?
That's
or draw 25.
Yeah,
guys, I hate to tell you, but I don't think Ethan will ever recover from this.
Is that Uno? What is that? It is Uno.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got a card drawn on him that it says stop second X for 5 minutes or draw 25, and so he's got a huge hand of cards there.
Can I make a comment?
I don't know what that means. Well, yes. If you can ask a question, you can. Yes. Anyway, please, but feel free.
On the street, we want to like have fun. We don't get bored. But do any of these people know what the blending tool is in these because these shoops look terrible. Can you please blend, people? I mean, I'm just begging you. Learn some tricks. Learn the shortcuts on the keys. Davis Arini can do better than you guys. Come on.
Well, look, I just copy pasted shit onto stuff too, so I don't really.
Well, if you're in a hurry, yeah, but most people, you say he's been sitting here all day making this shit. So,
allow me to correct the records.
Yeah, here he comes. See, he's Patrick Starr.
He's coming to deal with it.
Yeah,
Ethan Van Psycho. Oh man, that's a good one. These guys are original. I don't know. How do we lose? How do we beat these guys?
We can't. It's
can't
over.
Win. Can't
win. That's why I took this handful of pills and died.
Yeah, Joe does great memes. Joe has a lot of fun memes. Yeah, it's true. They can't meme. War Campaign should do like opposite day one day maybe and do
just
bad
do memes all day.
Yeah. Their memes are too damn funny. It's not even fair.
Just declare what April 15th. That was originally tax day. Make that War Campaign opposite day.
Yeah, opposite.
Were they're
very busy. They can't be bothered with such foolishness.
No. Yeah.
Interesting. All right, so Wenger, let's see where your campaign is at right now. Can you share that campaign back one more time?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
Cool. Uno is a stupid game. The fact that this is the vessel for the burn means the creator jerks off to furry porn. Well, I didn't read that before I put it up there, but I think that's probably a fair estimation.
I think that might be true. Like it makes sense to me.
Yeah, why would you pick Uno of all things? So the campaign's moving along. You're at 1445. You are fully funded by multiple hundreds of % by now, which is freaking awesome.
Yeah, look, this is just an optional thing. It's something we did for fun to celebrate. We're very happy that we've had such great success, and we really appreciate everybody backing. And I think that you're going to get a lot of value out of this because, again, this is a very collectible
item. Can you click on? I don't think it's going to give your address out. If you click
I'm not logged in.
You're not logged in. Can you click
KARL's
on back?
Still muted. You can unmute yourself.
Oh, I can unmute. I unmute Karl? I can't unmute Karl because he chose to mute himself.
His feelings are hurt. People don't realize how sensitive Karl is.
Yeah, Karl is something fucking wrong with Karl. A lot of things.
Beautiful soul. And
yeah. What were you wanting me to click on?
If you click on back the campaign just to go over, you have these couple of cool add-ons here too.
Oh yeah, we do have cool add-ons. I appreciate you remembering that.
Can't forget.
So yeah, there's more cool stuff if you go in here. Indiegogo has this thing called add-on perks. So it's kind of like, do you want fries with that?
Yep.
So when you go to back the special cover for $10, you can also get the Super Harem Ash Can, which is like the storyboard. There never was a script to this comic. Like I drew like this web comic version. And then Joe and KARL worked off of that. So you'll get to see what I did for only $10, you'll get a whole different version of the same comic. Like it's the exact same comic, but with different like cartoony art.
It's Wenger cartoony art in there.
Yeah.
It is interesting. You've shown those pages before.
Is this what you would term a demake?
Yeah. So, like an 8-bit version of Metal Gear Solid.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So that's going to be also very short run, very limited. That was available through the regular campaign as well, right?
Yeah, you can get that as an add-on on either campaign, and this too. This is a black and white Joe Ball art book. So if you want to just see Joe's beautiful, highly detailed line art, that's what this is. It's a version of Super Harem that doesn't have any coloring or lettering. It's just Joe Ball's art.
And that's going to be 48 pages because the book is 48
Yeah,
pages.
it's the same comic. It's just the line art.
Very cool. And no lettering on that.
Yeah, there's no lettering, there's no color, there's nothing has been changed from what Joe Ball did.
Yeah,
with his own hands.
I did the same kind of art book with College of the Dead, and I really like when you have just the clean black and white art, no lettering on it, full size. People kind of get to see like what the book actually looked like, what the art that we got to see before we went ahead and added lettering and color or anything else to it. So
yeah, I think that's really a cool thing if you really are interested in collecting. Like obviously CG's blowing up. We're the next big thing in comics. So you can imagine like what if you got in on the ground floor of like when they were first making Image.
One of the things you can think about doing too is adding in KARL's cover. If you have a black and white version of that as well. We're doing that with College of the Dead. We're having we have a few different variant covers of College of the Dead graduation day. We're putting the black and white cover art for that in the art book as well because it's kind of easy to do. This makes it more complete.
You can see on this kind of like how I draw Journey in there is kind of KARL's version is kind of based more on mine. We were talking about this on the stream yesterday, like the way her hair is. Joe doesn't really draw her hair like that.
Interesting. Yeah, it's cool to see all the development stuff.
Yeah.
I think people really like to see how stuff gets made. And unless we tell them about it, they don't know that the add-on stuff is there.
And I think alone there's 3 different versions of this character, which I think is a cool thing. And this is another thing we were talking about last night. That's a cool thing about American comics that I really don't think that we explore enough is how different creators will come on to a franchise and they'll like make it their own. Like they'll have their own version of like Batman or whatever.
Yes, Todd McFarlane, Spider-Man for sure.
Yeah. And I think that if we could just explore that and have fun with it and quit trying to make everything canon or not canon, like we could get past all these silly reboots, which people hate, and just focus on making fun comics.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, canon doesn't matter if you don't have editorial people that are maintaining it carefully. So, someone has to decide what a thing is. And then if I'm going to buy a new issue of College of the Dead or whatever, and I've been following it for a couple of issues, like I'm going to do that as a regular. So we're doing College of the Dead 3 now, because we will release that in January 2021, or ship that actually in January 21. But people want to know, like, are they going to be the same characters or not? And are you picking up some of the same storylines or whatnot? So if I can't maintain the same creative team for some reason, of course it would change. But I'm making every effort to keep the same creators involved. But yeah, it's just part of the fun if it's the same creative team. Sometimes it takes an adjustment. Oh yeah, let's take a look at some of the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, I was going to scroll down on the old campaign. You can see the
the inside art.
Yeah, that's what it looks like on the storyboard.
It's like One Punch Man.
Yeah, that's what somebody was saying in the
or a Doggen.
Yeah,
I was about to say Doggen.
That's what somebody was saying in the It's John F76. He was saying that in the chat.
Inexorable's a scary character, man. Well done, Adam Post and Company. Nothing like those lovely women getting devoured. And you did the brunette one too. I'm partial. I think he means saying, yeah, makes me a little nervous. That guy. I'm sure he's a great guy, but
Dahmer-ish.
Well,
yeah, on the Dahmer side, just creative.
Should definitely check out Peregrine because she's a brunette. So
yeah, check out Peregrine, and she's edible as well.
Yeah.
College Dead 3 out just in time for coronavirus 2. Let's hope not.
If you're gonna do one in the fall, that's when they're predicting the boomerang. So
College of the Dead Spring Break. I think it's really important that we do sequels, and I want to see 2 sequels a year for any one of our titles, and they all have to be great books. They all have to ship on time. That's our objective here.
Yeah, Wenger, I heard you're late. according to P. Melter.
Well, because sometimes it's got to be a little late to be great. That's all.
What I don't understand is the people who complain to me that I'm late aren't customers. So I don't know why they care. I don't know
why. They
why.
can't attack you on your good looks. I mean, obviously. So they got to try and find something.
Well, I mean, guys, and everybody who's who hates Wenger right now, who's listening, he already ended his life. Okay.
Yeah, I did kill myself during this stream.
Yeah, and he's back now, but that doesn't matter for you. He actually did what y'all wanted him to do, and you have nothing to complain about anymore. I mean,
yeah, you got your wish. I am dead.
God, that print is so sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
What about that red cup?
Yeah, that red cup is bullshit.
Sorry, Carl. I know you hate hearing about that fucking cup. That's why I said.
Dude, no, I think it's funny as fuck. I don't hate hearing about it. I think it's hilarious.
Look, this is what Carl put his effort into. Okay.
The feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put fucking lens flares on a toe. I put a camel toe on there. I put some juices coming out of the camel toe, like realistic, like wet patches on the clothing.
But people want to talk shit about the cup, and they want to talk shit about this building right here.
Yeah, I never noticed before. What's with the cup? I'm only kidding. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I want to tell you guys, definitely back the new Super Harem cover. The link is in the description. The link has got to also be in the chat quite a few times by now, I'm sure. Take a look at Peregrine. Back that one as well. Back the hell out of Deathsworn. If you've backed Deathsworn already, that's no excuse. Why haven't you backed it at least twice more? Yeah. We got to give Carl as much money as possible, so he's encouraged to make more Deathsworns and more comics in the future. And by all means, take a look at College of the Dead Graduation Day. It's my favorite College of the Dead book so far, which is saying a lot because I like the first one a lot. But it's full color. It's going to ship June 2020. And Wenger's book is going to ship right after the next 5 pages are complete for Super Harem, so that'll be coming soon too. It's really exciting.
Very soon, and I want to get it out soon because I have another comic I want to fund, and I can't start that until I've shipped this.
That's how we play the game. We're not going to go launch multiple projects. We're going to do one at a time, and we're going to ship them out, deliver them, make sure people like them, and then on to the next one. Keep them coming. Optimus, thanks for joining us too.
Absolutely.
Guys, please make sure you also subscribe to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. There will be more videos from Adam Post. And as always, I appreciate you making the most of Adam Post. All right, guys, have a great night. We will see you soon.